Good morning. Today we are going to see section 329, that is criminal trespass and house trespass. Section 329 contains 4 subsections. First subsection defines criminal trespass, the second defines house trespass, and the further third and fourth subsection state punishment for both the offences. Okay, now we'll see subsection 1. Whoever enters into or upon property in the possession of another with the intent to commit an offence or to intimidate, insult or annoy any person in possession of such property, or having lawfully entered into or upon such property unlawfully remains there with intent thereby to intimidate, insult or annoy any such person, or with intent to commit an offence, is said to commit criminal trespass. Subsection 1 can be divided into 2 parts. One is whoever enters into upon the property, and the other part is having lawfully entered into. Means if I call you to my house and you come to my house, then that is not a trespass because permission has been given to you. The first part deals with whoever enters into or upon property in the possession of another, and the second part deals with having lawfully entered. Having lawfully entered means what? The owner, the occupier of the property has given you the permission. So these are the 2 parts. Trespass is a tort also, and in tort the trespass is divided as just trespass, and the other part having lawfully entered into, that is called as trespass ab initio. Like that it has been explained in law of torts. Okay, now first of all we'll see criminal trespass, because criminal trespass is the base of the other offences, that is house trespass or lurking house trespass or house breaking. So we have to first make it clear. The concept of criminal trespass must be clear. First we'll see whoever enters into or upon property in the possession of another. This offence is not related to ownership of property. This offence is related to possession of the property of another with intent to commit an offence. Means when a person enters into the property without the permission, and what is his intention? The intention is to commit an offence or to intimidate, insult or annoy such person, then that is a criminal trespass. And the second part is what? Whoever lawfully enters into the property but remains there unlawfully with an intention to commit an offence or to intimidate and annoy, then that also will amount to criminal trespass. Now this subsection states about the essentials of criminal trespass. We'll see the essentials. First is what? There must be an unauthorized entry into or upon another's property against the will of the person in possession. Means I told you that I have not given you permission and all, and you come to my house directly with an intention to commit an offence or annoy me, then that will be criminal trespass. Unauthorized entry into or upon another's property against the will of the person in possession. Second is an unauthorized entry lawfully obtained but unlawfully remains there. I call you to my house for a cup of coffee at 4 o'clock. You come at 4 o'clock. That is not a trespass because that is not unauthorized. I myself have called you. We take coffee, we are talking. Now at 6 o'clock at least you have to move away, you have to go away. But you don't move, you are remaining there. At 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I am politely telling you that I am having some work, better you go away, you come another time. But you remain there. Means now you are remaining here to annoy me. Means I am telling you to go away but you remain there. It means you came at 4 o'clock to my house with the objective to annoy. Therefore trespass here is committed not at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Trespass here is committed at 4 o'clock itself. This is trespass ab initio. Okay, this is second. An unauthorized entry lawfully obtained but unlawfully remaining therein. And the third is what? Such entry or unlawful entry must be with an intention to commit an offense or to intimidate or to insult or to annoy the person whose possession, whose property it is and you have entered into. This is criminal trespass. For criminal trespass, the intention to commit an offense or the intention to annoy is very much essential. Intent to annoy any person in possession, that is very much essential here. Intention to commit an offense. Two things are there: intention to commit an offense or intention to commit or annoy, intimidate that concerned person, irritate that concerned person. If somebody remains in our house for a long time and we are having an intention that he should move away, we should go away, we are telling him, thereafter also he remains in our house, it irritates us, it annoys us, it hurts us, that will be called as a criminal trespass. Okay, we'll see one case. The name of the case is Kanwal Sood versus Naval Kishore. Okay, in this case, what has been discussed? Intention to commit an offense is an essential ingredient. A mere occupation, even if illegal, cannot amount to criminal trespass. Means intention to commit offense is essential. Just remaining there in somebody's house, maybe it is illegal, that will not amount to criminal trespass. The facts of the case were: one S gifted his property to a trust with a condition that he would stay in the house until his death and the trust would take over the property after his death. Okay, now this was an agreement between him and the trust. During the lifetime, he invited his brother's wife, who was a widow, to stay in the house with him. After the death, that widow remained in the house. Okay, that widow continued to stay in that house. It was held, the trust would have filed a case against the widow, that is, this is criminal trespass. But the court has held, in order to satisfy the conditions, it must be established that the widow entered into possession over the premises with intent to commit an offense. Therefore, this will not amount to criminal trespass. Okay, we'll see one more case. The name of the case is Trilochan Singh versus Director Small Industries Services Institute. In this case, the court has held, writing of love letters by a boy to a girl and delivering the same at her residence would surely annoy an innocent girl, and if he enters her house to deliver such letters, he will be guilty of trespass. He will be guilty of criminal trespass. Here, annoyance is not taking place immediately, because he enters the premises, he keeps the letters or gives the letters, she reads the letter, and after that she gets annoyed. Therefore, annoyance should not take place at the same time. It may take place at subsequent time also when she reads the letter. That though the annoyance takes place afterwards, this will amount to criminal trespass. He is guilty of the crime of trespass. Annoyance need not be at the same time. It may happen subsequently also. It will amount to criminal trespass. Got it? Means criminal trespass is unauthorized entry in the premises, in the possession against the will of the person. Second is authorizedly entering the premises but remaining there unauthorizedly will be called as a criminal trespass. This is explained in subsection 1. Subsection 2 states that whoever commits criminal trespass by entering or remaining in any building, a tent or a vessel which is being used as a human dwelling, or any building used as a place of worship or a place where the property is being kept, is said to commit house trespass. Means what is house trespass? A criminal trespass done in any building, vessel, or any building or a vessel which is used for worship or keeping of property. Means human dwelling. If criminal trespass takes place, then it will be called as a house trespass. These two definitions are there, subsection 1 and subsection 2. 1 explains to us criminal trespass, that is very important, because in second what is mentioned? Criminal trespass committed in a dwelling house or a tent or a vessel where people live, or if it is a place of worship, or if it is a place where the property is kept. So the place is important here. When criminal trespass takes place in these places, it will be called as house trespass. Okay. Now subsection 3 is telling about the punishment. Whoever commits criminal trespass shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 3 months or fine which may extend to 5,000 rupees or both. Subsection 4 is telling whoever commits house trespass shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 1 year or fine extend to 5,000 rupees or both. Okay. How the subsections are divided? Section 1 defining criminal trespass, 2 defining house trespass, and 3 and 4 explaining or telling us the punishment for both the offences. Okay. Today we have seen criminal trespass and house trespass. Okay. Bye bye. See you in the next video.